Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video. And well, technically it's already Sunday, so no video shot on Saturday as planned because I lost quite a bunch of time today traveling with the S-Bahn Hamburg, the tram system, public transport, because there was supposedly like a fire alongside the train tracks, the railroad tracks, and therefore nothing worked, and the main line I need to use was closed for 3 or 4 hours, and the bus replacement service didn't work out, and I had to wait for hours and hours on end until I could catch a bus and then catch another bus, and those buses were out of order and out of place, and total chaos. And up to half an hour ago I prepared the chart post on my website mainstay, which I plan to have finished at about 8 or so, so I lost 4.5 hours on that. And but as I told you in my last video, there is stuff to unbox, and once again I received mail from Greece, which must be the country with the most beautiful stamps around actually. And once again it comes from the Sound and Silence camp from George Costa. It's a familiar name to all those guys who've been watching my channel for quite a while right now, because his label Sound and Silence is the main staple in the Greek ambient scene, I guess. And they are sorting me out with records and with new CD releases, CDR releases on a regular. So Sound and Silence is a name you should be familiar with if you're watching my channel. If not, check the playlist, the unboxing playlist. There's a lot of Sound and Silence stuff in there. And let's get into this straight, because I want to get this video uploaded quite soon. So once again, there's two CDs in there, and what we have here is a release sheet as usual from the Sound and Silence camp with a beautiful logo and a little bit of information here, which I will read right now. The artist is Sweeney. Human Insignificant is the album title. Second album on the label, and this guy comes out of Australia, Southern Australia actually. The name is Jason Sweeney, and he has released other stuff under the name of Panoptic Electrical, which is another name very familiar to me. I guess he has released under this name on Sound and Silence as well. Has released Other People's Children, Simpatico, on a lot of labels and stuff. 200 copies, handmade, art, fold out CDRs. Here is the album artwork, and once again I'm pretty stoked every now and again by how this works. So this is the typical Sound and Silence opening technique. This is copy 87 of 200, and once again here is a lot of stuff in there. The CD for sure, clean, beautiful stuff, and there is the track list with 8 tracks on there. So Jason Sweeney from Australia on Sound and Silence as the label's catalog number 67. So yeah, they've come a long way and are still going strong, and stronger than ever I feel, because I received quite a bunch of stuff from them in the recent or in this year. So good to see that ambient is having a rise again in recognition and also in the new releases. So totally up for it. What I miss definitely, and I had this discussion on Twitter recently, although I don't use Twitter not so much anymore because of new Twitter and the new design. The discussion that went on was about chill out rooms and ambient rooms. I miss these in clubs, I miss these in raves, and I'd love to play them and be hang out in them, because back in the day I remember in the 90s most of the time these ambient chill out rooms had the most interesting music playing in comparison to the main rave floors and stuff. The other one we got here is Will Bolton, Surface Reflections, catalog number 66, released on July 15th on the Sound and Silence label. Here is the release sheet once again. It's also his second release on the label, and the album he released back in 2014, which is 5 years ago, which is like a big time span for an artist to not release an album on one specific label. The album was Whorl, W-H-O-R-L, and it's already sold out. And that guy has been involved in the ambient scene for 15 years right now. Sound-based artworks for both music releases and installations, often enhanced with video or photography. Owns or co-owns the label Boldfish Recordings, which I have heard of somehow. I'm not too sure when this name crossed my path. Released under the name of Jayu as well, and has collaborated with a lot of other guys like Lemore, Enzio Green, The Ashes of Piedmont, Biotin Shelf, and others, and has released on Hibernate Recordings, Alien Records, Dronarium, Fluid Audio, Time Release Sound, and others. 5 tracks on here, 45 minutes, blinding layers of field recordings recorded in Hong Kong and fused with everyday sounds, with delicate loops of guitar synths manipulated and edited with effect pedals and laptop processing. So this sounds interesting. Field recordings is a thing I'm into pretty much, and this is the album, Will Bolton, Surface Reflections on Sound and Silence. Pretty like maroon color here when it comes to the cardboard. Here's the Sound and Silence logo again. I hope you can see this properly, because like black on the maroon is hard to see, I guess. And this is copy 96 of 200. And once again, I'm going to show you the CD first. Here it is, Will Bolton, Surface Reflections. And there's also a track list in here with 5 tracks, beautiful artsy cardboard print things. So here you go. We'll review these on nightsales.de as usual within the next days, I guess. So we'll see when I come to this, because I also plan to set up a Bandcamp for Intrauterin recordings. Finally, I hope I get this done tomorrow, and there's a lot of other stuff to do. And harking back to what I said about the Beat Boutique and stuff, and about the Sternbrücken Festival, it was exactly what I predicted would happen. They did not that much promotion for the whole stuff, and a lot of people didn't know that the club was involved in the festival, although all festival tickets, all 2,000, were sold out, but the people were mostly spread around in other clubs. And I played from I guess 11:30 to 2 p.m. 2 a.m. in the morning, and which went okay. So I wasn't that big time motivated, because I had this discussion with them prior to the thing, to the festival, and actually the people started to show up at 2:30. So it was I did it for the money, but actually I won't play this festival again, and the last show I'm going to play at Beat Boutique will be on Christmas Eve, and maybe this will be my only regular show I'm going to play there again, because if people are not willing to invest in promo and stuff, there will be no promo. And talking promo, on 16th of August, so in exactly 12 days, is a new BETA-ZERFALL party at the MS Stubnitz in Hamburg. Post-punk, indie, electro, wave, all that good stuff. Me, myself, and Herr Brandt of Damaged Goods, Brandt, and the Convent will gonna play there, and alongside Junge Obscure and Herr Defect, which are the guys from the Lost Places party with whom we joined forces for the night. So if you're in Hamburg, if you want to drop by, feel free to. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe, notification bell. Link to Discogs and Patreon, and to all my other social media things in the description box and stuff. And I hope to see you in the next one, which will come within the next 36 hours, I guess. So I'm gonna see you in the next one. See you later.